Hey, what's up guys? Today I've got the Morphin Blaster and Driblade from Tokumei Sentai Go-Busters. Now, this is a series that, for some odd reasons, Saban has decided to skip and go straight to Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger, which he's calling Dino Charge. But this series, however, Go-Busters, is being skipped. Again, don't know why, but let's get on with this review. We have the Go-Busters Gold Ranger, or known as the Beet Buster in Tokumei Sentai Go-Busters. Again, we have the Morphin Blaster and the Driblade. I'm going to start with the Morphin Blaster. Now, for starters, you'll see it doesn't really look much like a blaster, or at least not quite yet. Obviously, this has plenty of moving parts and sounds. The on switch is located right here. Speaker located here and here. This has various modes here. Hold this button down here. As you say, it says call mode.
Call mode. Call mode.
Okay. Holding it down doesn't do anything at this point yet. Now, every time you move this goggle visor piece here, this clear see-through piece, you'll get different sounds in call mode and during blaster mode. You obviously have to hit that button first. And obviously all the sound effects are in Japanese, so you're not going to hear any English words. If you do, very few. Obviously. There are some English phrases on this. On the back here has the Go-Busters logo, and you'll see two levers. You'll have an arrow going this way and an arrow going that way. Obviously, more so directions on how to transform the weapon. Now, on the inside of this here, this is just an overlay sticker. These are no functioning buttons here. It's unfortunate, yes. I wish they were functioning buttons, but unfortunately they're not. But that's okay. Now let's go ahead and get it out of call mode into morpher mode, or blaster mode, that is. Hold this button down here, this arrow here. And then pull this out and down. And there you go, you got a blaster. Even this part here pops out right here. Obviously this blaster, it kind of, when it's in call mode, it resembles somewhat more of a, like an old style digital camera more than it does an actual phone or blaster or anything like that. Especially when you have this visor piece here sticking out, and then obviously the barrel looks much like a lens to a camera, which I think is very odd. Go-Busters is a spy-based series, so that would be one reason why. Does have some lights, plenty of sounds every time you pull the trigger. Got a very sensitive trigger, not much of it to pull, so it's like doesn't have like a protruding trigger or anything, so you don't have to worry about breaking that off. Just, you know, very touch sensitive. Now this light here is obviously just for call mode, and the light down here is for blaster. Unfortunately, no light up effects on the barrel, the tip of the barrel. I was very distressed to figure that out. That there was no lights or anything like that. So that upset me. But again, that's fine. Not every toy is perfect. Now, when you pull down the trigger, you get the Morphin sound.
It's Morphin time.
And you'll get an interesting little musical number there. Pull the trigger again. You get that. Open the visor. Close. And you get the morphing sequence sound. Again, more blast sounds. Hold the trigger down after that.
Boost up for Buster.
It'll say boost up for Buster. Again, open visor and close. And then pull the trigger. Get all sorts of sound effects out of this thing. I like it. There's not many blasters in the Super Sentai / Power Rangers universe that that are double functions. A morpher and a blaster at the same time. There's very few series that did that. Zuden Sentai Kyoryuger is another that comes to mind. But yes, and to morph this back into the call mode, you simply press that back in. It snaps right into place. Hold the adjacent arrow, the one that faces inward, lift up and push in, and you're back to call mode. So pretty simple. I like it. Obviously, I love Gold Rangers. It's my favorite color, and just obviously all my favorite Rangers are Gold Rangers. So I like it. I like blaster morphers. They're definitely really, really cool. And obviously, to go along with this, we also have the Driblade. Now, I'll show you. This obviously doesn't look like a blade of any kind, because it's called a dry blade. The dry, obviously short for the word drive, or for driving, because this is a steering wheel. On switch is right here. Turns on the toy. Not going to do anything quite yet. Hit the center button.
Roger. BC-04 Beetle. Shift up.
I'll say shift up with some lights and sound effects. And then just by tilting the toy either way, it sounds like you're actually driving. Pretty cool little toy. I like motion sensitive toys, activations and stuff like that. It's got right turn signal, left turn signal, and if you veer the toy really sharp in either direction, you'll get this tire screeching sound, as if you're really turning a vehicle very fast. Got all sorts of sound effects, horn. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, it's a very elaborate motion activated toy here. You could probably play with this for for hours on end, just for the hell of it. And obviously, to transform this into a sword, there is a switch right here, red switch. Simply press the switch, spin this. There is, let's go ahead and try to shut that up. Go ahead and pull this out and down. Snaps into place here. And to get out the blade, there is a small switch right here. That releases that. Just pull that out. And there you go. There's the sword, the actual blade to the dry blade. Again, got some motion activated sounds, different functions for different modes of when it's transformed. Just simply flick it and you get a clashing sound. Press the center button.
Boost up for Buster.
We'll say boost up for Buster with that same interesting musical number from the Morphin Blaster. And then flick it. And you get, again, a really cool finishing attack sound. Press the left button.
It's time for Stag attack.
Stag attack, that would be the Silver Go-Buster. Because this weapon is used by both the Gold and Silver Go-Busters, which would be the Beet and Stag Buster. A right button is for the Beet Buster.
It's time for Beet attack.
You'll always get that same jig. And then flip the weapon again. So, and that's about it. I mean, aside from looking really cool and not being a bad size either, pretty lengthy.
Boost up for Buster.
It does most of the sound effects from the show, so it's fairly accurate. I picked up the set on eBay It ran me about roughly $90 for the two combined. I couldn't tell you what they cost separately. Sometimes I try not to pay attention because, you know, oh, so much money, so many Super Sentai toys, so little time. But I will try to bring you as many as I can, guys. So there are more reviews coming, so stay tuned, fellas.